Hi, welcome to our vlog. This time, we will share a story about our short trip to Fort Cornwallis. We went to this heritage site as a group consisting of 5 people on 3rd May 2024. Fort Cornwallis is a historic landmark in Georgetown, Penang, Malaysia, and is one of the oldest structures on the island. This well-preserved fort offers visitors a glimpse into Penang's colonial past and the early days of British settlement. Constructed in the late 18th century by the British East India Company under the leadership of Captain Francis Light, Fort Cornwallis was initially built for defense purpose against pirate, Kedah force, and other enemies. A short trip to Fort Cornwallis in one day provide an opportunity for us to explore its historical significance and architecture features. You will find a variety of historical artifacts, cannons, and informative exhibits that explain the fort role in the regional history. Notable highlights include the chapel, which is one of the first English church in Penang, the statue of Captain Francis Light, and the numerous bronze cannons guarding the fort. Whether you are a history enthusiast or just looking to enjoy a leisurely stroll through a piece of Penang heritage, Fort Cornwallis offers a captivating experience that combines education and recreation.
Fort Cornwallis is a significant historical site that embodies various principles of heritage conservation, education, community engagement, and more. First, conservation and preservation. Fort Cornwallis has undergone meticulous restoration projects to repair and preserve its historical walls and structure. Conservationists use historical accurate material and traditional techniques to maintain the fort's original masonry and wooden elements. This ensures the site retains its historical integrity and appearance. Next is the educational and cultural significance of the fort. Guided historical tours are a key activity here. Visitors can join this tour to learn about the fort history, including its construction by the British East India Company and its role in the defense of Penang. Fort Cornwallis also plays a vital role in community engagement and inclusivity. It serves as a venue for cultural events and festivals, such as traditional music and dance performance and local celebrations. These events foster community spirit and inclusivity, making the fort a living part of a Penang culture landscape. Tourism and economic impact are also significant at Fort Cornwallis. As a key historical landmark, it attracts numerous tourists each year, contributing to the local economy. The fort's management ensures sustainable tourism practice by regulating visitor numbers and providing amenities that cater to tourists without compromising the site's integrity. The fort is a strong symbol of a Penang colonial history. Its architecture, style, and historical artifacts provide a tangible connection to the past, reflecting British colonial military strategy and architecture. The cannons, old lighthouse, and fort layout offer insights into the significant periods in the region's history.
Next is about management practices. When our group did a visitation along Fort Cornwallis, we saw a tour guide explaining something to a group visiting the fort. So our group went to the tour guide to interview him about the history of the development of Fort Cornwallis. He explained how Fort Cornwallis was established and so on. Our group asked about the management practices at Fort Cornwallis, and he explained that the structure of the Fort Cornwallis today is not the same as it originally looked. Originally built by the British in 1910, the fort was privatized in 1991 to improve its standing as a tourist attraction. In 2000, the Malaysian government allocated 2.1 million ringgit Malaysia for restoration efforts, including structural analysis and conservation methods. This led to the reconstruction of the western wall of the fort, which had been demolished. This is because management practices are improving the structure of Fort Cornwallis by creating the addition of various interesting infrastructures. For example, a cafe, amphitheater, and as an event venue and wedding. The addition of this infrastructure is to give the fort as an attractive place to visit. From what the tour guide explained, we also saw that there is a new construction of the wall side of the Fort Cornwallis, such as a fountain pool that will be made. In addition, the tour guide explains management practices where archaeologists have also carried out excavation in the fort store area, revealing artifacts and structures related to the British and Japanese colonial era from the 18th to the 20th century. This finding provide insight into cultural practices and daily life in the fort over time. So overall, management of Fort Cornwallis has shifted from military defense to heritage preservation and tourism, with government funding and ecological research helping to restore and document its historical significance. So this shows how management practices in Fort Cornwallis.
During the planning stage, site managers can implement various procedures to ensure project success. This stage is crucial as it sets the foundation for the entire project. One key procedure is visionary leadership, where site managers develop a clear project vision and set realistic goals. This ensures that all stakeholders are aligned with the project objective. Another important procedure is site layout planning, where site manager design and organize the site layout to optimize workflow and safety, ensuring adequate space for materials, equipment, and workers. Site managers also need to focus on resource allocation, strategically allocating resource to prevent wastage and delays, and ensuring that all necessary material and equipment are available on time. Budgeting is another critical procedure where site managers craft realistic and comprehensive budget that account for all potential expenditures and closely monitor expenses to prevent overspending. Finally, risk management involves identifying potential risks and develop mitigation strategies while continuously monitoring and updating risk assessment as needed. In the current context, site managers can implement additional procedures to ensure project success. These procedures include implementing time management practice to adhere to project timelines and avoid delays, prioritizing tasks, and delegating responsibilities effectively. Additionally, site manager must establish quality control measures to ensure the project meets the set standard, conducting regular inspection and addressing any quality issue promptly. Performance measurement is also crucial, utilizing metrics and KPIs to monitor and evaluate project performance and adjusting strategies as needed to stay on track. Furthermore, site managers must develop strategies for resolving conflict effectively to maintain a harmonious work environment, fostering open communication and addressing issues promptly. Finally, detailed reports must be created to keep stakeholders informed about the project's progress and challenges, ensuring timely and accurate communication to prevent misunderstanding.
Now, it's the last part for our video. As our video has come to an end, we hope that Fort Cornwallis, which is a heritage site in Penang, will continue to be well preserved by the authorities. From its well-preserved structures to the fascinating stories of the past, Fort Cornwallis offers a unique glimpse into the colonial era and the early days of British influence in this region. If you want to visit Penang, Fort Cornwallis is a destination that should not be missed. We are sure you will regret if not visiting this heritage site. That's all from us. Thank you.